here that have joined us, given a little bit of their time to talk about the fall training sessions that started last week. We're about a week and a half, 2 weeks in. And from a coaching standpoint, things are fantastic. But it's always important to kind of look at your athletes and understand what they're doing, why they're doing it. And so we have a few here today to talk with us. We are going to go around the horn, and we're going to just kind of look at how the athletes are feeling, what they're doing to get better at their specific sport, and how they're trying to stay safe during this pandemic. Abby, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Hi, I'm Abigail Atkins. I'm a junior, and I run cross country and track. This year, we're starting doing practices from like 3 to 4 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We've gone a little bit of cross training and core, but we're going to start up speed work next week. Definitely still keeping masks on and social distancing and everything, but it's really good to be back with the team and training in person again, which is pretty cool.
I'm Dean Mensonides. I'm a senior and I wrestle. I'm a captain of the wrestling team, and so far things have been running pretty smooth. We have Coach Berger check us, ask us a few questions, and scan our head to see if we're alive or not. And then we are obviously keeping our distance too. So, and honestly, it's just a good opportunity to connect with everyone. You know, see your teammates you haven't seen in a while, and yeah, it's pretty fluid.
I'm Colin Brandon. I'm a senior this year, and I play basketball. So far, it's going pretty good. We get our temperatures checked. We have to wear masks until we get into the building and in our groups. We get screened before we enter. So far, we're only doing conditioning, offense, and defense. And next week, we'll bring out the basketball. So we're taking all the precautions necessary, and we're easing back into it.
All right, so Colin, I mean, just thinking about it from a wrestling standpoint, there's a lot we can do. We can work our stance and our positioning, but like, how is basketball without a basketball been? Is that interesting, or is it pretty smooth? Or
yeah, it's difficult, but we're just doing the best we can. We're going through plays without a basketball, and defense, we're just practicing fundamentals and then running it up.
Nice. Now this is for all of you. We've got on the wrestling squad, we've got anywhere from 24 to 30 kids out there every day that we're doing it, Mondays, Wednesdays. But my big question, and it's not required, it's not something that we're forcing kids to do to make the team later on in life or to get that varsity position. Why are you doing it? And what would you say to your fellow Rams that might not be out there and getting active or getting back into it?
I would say it's just a really good way to get back to school and to get back into the swing of things. I think it's great to get back to seeing the coaches and your friends, and then it's also a great way to distract yourself from a lot of the stuff that's going on right now.
Say that it definitely keeps us engaged and keeps you onto kind of a schedule, that rebuild your schedule, because once this thing started, a lot of people just kind of didn't have anywhere to go. So, but why do I do it? I do it because it, keeps me dedicated to my my craft. I always want to get better, and it's kind of hard to do that when you don't got a coach to coach you, or you don't got you don't got that kind of encouragement around you.
I've kept running and just still doing it. It's not easy, but I think it is worth it. It helps keep me accountable, especially to my teammates, to my coach. It's good to see people again, to not have to run alone. That's a big part of it, to train with people, and it really builds the community. Even though we're not at Rogers for school, it is fun to kind of go and, meet up with your friends for practice and be able to see people again.
All right, so I'm going to throw a curveball at you guys. Those are all fantastic, and it's great to hear the why to what you're doing. And from a coaching standpoint, every one of those things is kind of what we're hoping you're buying into the system, buying into the program, the way of being. But how has, looking forward, what's your greatest hope in this situation that this training is going to provide?
So it's my senior year, and it's kind of my last opportunity to, pursue sports at a high school level. That's if I don't go to college or if I don't do sports in college. But I just want to, leave it all on the table this year and kind of throw myself out there. Hopefully land on the podium at the state tournament. That'd be nice. But that's my goal.
Yeah, I agree with what Dean had to say. I just want to make the most of it and put everything I have and leave it on the court.
Yeah, I think a big part about like training, especially during now, it's really building character as well. So even if eventually I would hope that we get a season, that we're able to compete, but even if we don't, we're making those memories, and we're definitely building character and become better people during this time.
Fantastic representatives of your sport. Thank you very much for what you're doing and being out there. I know from a coaching standpoint, I can't thank my team enough, because it's the same. I feel great about being there, seeing each other, joking with each other, challenging each other to just get better and have fun. So thank you once again. Best of luck, and I hope to see you guys competing this next season. Fight on.